You don't have the strength, do you?
I can't shut this with my bare hands. I need a tool.
Okay, find a tool. Well, I mean, Pierce is in the bookstore if we need a tool. Hello everybody, I'm Echo, and welcome back to Call of Cthulhu. Now, last episode, after we discovered that Sarah Hawkins and Mr. Sanders both knew each other, we decided to go visit his residence to investigate. There, we learned from his wife and a few papers that were left around that he had an extensive art gallery, most of the paintings and things there hailing from Sarah Hawkins, or at least the most recent ones. And one of the paintings stood out, the Shambler. Upon closer inspection, a creature of eldritch horror came out of the painting and attacked Pierce. But after a good few tries, me and Pierce were able to locate a dagger of eldritch descent and slice the painting, seemingly sending the monster back to wherever it came. Though I don't believe we're done with the Shambler, considering it seemed to have been able to get a hold of Sanders even when he was all the way in the sanitarium. So I think Pierce isn't away from it just yet, but at the very least he's gotten rid of it somewhat. But after Kat stopped us from taking her hand off because we believed the monster had us, she allowed us to take the blade, seeing us as a possible ally and possibly having seen some of these strange occurrences herself. So she allowed us to take the blade to a bookstore, I believe it was. It's someone who has a large collection of things and a large amount of knowledge of ancient history, saying that there's a strong possibility he'll know what the blade is, since Pierce seemed to become so attached to it since it saved his life, as far as we know. But, because as we came up upon the bookstore, we discovered the window was broken and blood on the floor, and the bookseller's seemingly not there. So, let's go ahead into the madness and see what happens. Oh, right. Sorry, that was wrong. The man named Aldrin Drake, the owner of the nameless bookstore, had sold Sanders the knife, which allowed us to defeat the Shambler. Right, I forgot about that. I forgot that was the case. I really should review these episodes before going into recording another one. Yep, there's the blood and the window. Someone seemingly broke in. Or out, possibly considering the situation we were just in.
Where is the bookseller?
Unsure. I wonder how many books for, like, occultism and, medicine we're gonna find in here. Nope, no detective's vision. This is something I noticed. I'm not sure if any of you noticed this, but a lot of the lights give off a green glow. That's not normal. At least, not for when this is set. This is set quite a while ago, so, not normal.
An old diary.
And... oh, diary of the pastor's wife. The pastor declared himself to be the prophet. He renounced God and worshipped a strange pagan entity with a monstrous appearance. His wife tried to reason with her husband, but in vain. He was convinced that he must listen to the voice in his head because it holds the truth. Sounds like the ancient eldritch horrors. I know there's more eldritch gods than just Cthulhu, but Cthulhu is the main one I know. I mean, Cthulhu is the main one everyone knows, but there are other eldritch gods. Last time we saw a globe, it allowed us to open a secret passage. See, I'm not sure what's just the foundation settling and what's someone walking around. Crawling around considering the Shambler. Alright, we have a lantern. Oh. You know what? In a lot of other places, I would say this stuff's out of place, but considering the time and, you know, what this place is, it actually would make sense for this stuff to be here. Still freaky, though. Ooh, book.
Freud's The Interpretation of Dreams. It's the work that laid the foundations of psychoanalysis at the beginning of this century.
So, medicine? Medicine, okay. I was seeing reading it, then I thought something, so that's probably just medicine progression, probably doesn't matter to the story at all. Ooh. Darkwater History, Volume 2, ooh. A pretend colony led by the revered John Wickwood settled on the island during the 17th century. They named the island Darkwater because of the dark shades of the sea. They believed it was because of a particular color of rocks surrounding the island. They erected the first buildings, among which were the Hawkins Manor, the church, and the cemetery. Of course, that's what you start with. The rare documents and handwritten notes they left spoke of nightmarish deviant behaviors. They disappeared at the beginning of the 18th century. Interesting. Dark rocks. That seems familiar. Mountains of Madness. Right. H.P. Lovecraft's Mountains of Madness described those pillars surrounding... Spoilers for the book, but, surrounding the city were pillars of dark stone. Ooh, that's not good. What is this? Ooh. Okay, I'm in a bit of a predicament. See, I think this may be how I progress forward, but if that's the case, I don't want to read it and then progress and miss a bunch of stuff, but if I don't read it, I'm not sure if I'll be able to read it later. Do it.
What does this strange book contain?
Ooh.
This book contains unholy knowledge.
Okay, so it was just, you know, stuff that moves you forward in the occultism route. Interesting. I do like that. It doesn't allow you to accidentally read this stuff. Like, you have to purposely go down the occultism route to end up where you end up. Ooh, look at that. Wait a minute. That's a shambler. I know that fucking face anywhere. I made a thumbnail about you. This collection of catalogs and classifications of creatures that I had never heard of. Deviants from the stars, creatures capable of traveling from one dimension to another, the Shambler. It presents itself as the reference work for the bestiary of the myth. Without giving details on the mythology to which it refers, its pages are covered with oh fuck, that's a long-ass word. Phantanology illustrations. I cannot pronounce that. Okay, now that just moved me down the occultism route. I definitely fucking heard something breathing. See, that's another thing that I believe this game does. I can't remember, but I think this game does that. Like, Pierce won't point it out, but it, like, for you specifically to make you feel like you're actually going insane, it will have little things happen. Especially when you're wearing headphones like I am, that have, like, surround sound ability. You know, they're able to, like, if a sound happens in one direction, you hear it in that direction. And I heard something in my left ear. I heard breathing in my left fucking ear. Oh, that's so weird. What is this?
The Book of Zion is the foundational work behind Helena Blavatsky's Theosophical movement. Its followers placed truth on the same footing as a religion.
These Terabin writings are the origins of the Iskord movement founded by Helvan Bisceglie, I think, at the end of the 19th century. The creator of the Theopossy would have drawn extensively on the text of this work, but no one has ever been able to console them. I thought they didn't exist. This book discovered in the nameless bookstore on Darkwater could be as much fake as it is irrefutable proof. Ooh, moving down the occultism route. Yeah, I think that's another thing. I think the more you move down the occultism route, because I'm moving pretty far. I'm close to getting to level 4 occultism. The further you move down the occultism route, the more weird audio and just visual things that happen. Like the fucking painting in Sanders' mansion that was bleeding. When it initially happened, I wasn't sure. But I fucking checked in editing, and it sure as hell was. It's easier to see it in editing because I can slow it down to definitely see it. And it definitely fucking did. I wasn't losing it. It did. I'm not sure if that happens to everyone. That may simply be either maybe the fact that there is so much of Sarah Hawking's cursed artwork around causing it to do that, or it may be how much I moved down the occultism route that's resulted in little things like that happening. Is that the Holy Grail? Curious. There's a lot of human skulls around. Should I be concerned? Maybe it was a bit more normal. I guess this shop does have a lot of autonomy stuff around it. Ooh. Audiograph. Interesting. Dark Warrior History, Volume 4, I believe. In the 19th century, as American whaling industry reached its peak in the rest of the world, whales greatly disappeared from the waters surrounding Darkwater. This phenomenon appears even more mysterious because up till then, the region was a favored refuge for centuries. In 1847, after months of pursuit, Galley returns to port with a gigantic creature on board. Its crew assures that the sea monster had eaten all the disappeared whales. After a night of forcing combat, the survivors managed to drag the beast onto the whaling ship. Holy hell. That's interesting. Are they talking about the Leviathan? I believe I've heard about that within the Cthulhu mythos kind of stuff. Ooh. More lantern oil.
What happened here?
Oh. I don't want to. Piers, this is a bad idea. Can we not? Can we really not? Oh, autonomy, so medicine. Nice. I do like to keep the
A strange amulet. I have a feeling I'd better not touch it.
What? You're holding it, you twat. A strange amulet, the pendant shape of a large dog. I don't know what it represents. I might find out more by searching in the bookshop. Interesting. So let's not activate this just yet. I want to search around, see if I can find anything about it. Okay, let's reconstruct this. Did I? Oh, no, I didn't hold it for long enough. Ooh.
Let's start over. Where did they break in from?
Window. But the glass... Okay, yeah, that is broken in. I was about to say the glass may have indicated a break out, but it's not. It's a break in.
Blood. Seems like amateur work.
Indeed it does. So who would be so amateur to make a mistake like that? Can't go in there. Ooh.
This burglar seems to be rather clumsy.
Indeed. Okay. In the room in question. Specifically, the painting itself.
What sort of thief leaves his tools at the crime scene?
Someone who was intending to steal something.
What killed all these
Oh
animals?
yeah, rats and stuff. Then the painting.
What happened that made the burglar flee before finishing his
Something
work?
I think we're gonna be able to diagnose. I'm hiding.
What the? Charles Hawkins?
Oh.
Looks like the symbol rejected Hawkins.
Oh. It's a defense signal. I should say, I've watched, IGP play this game a while back. I don't think this happened to him. I think I've gotten my occultism so high that I'm getting stuff he didn't. Ooh.
What sort of power did Sarah Hawkins' painting possess?
Maybe the same kind she was able to use to protect the book. Ooh. Ooh.
Sarah Hawkins helped hide something in this safe.
Something Charles wanted. Is that it? This is a really messed up version of inspection. Pierce? Oh.
Drake put in a great deal of effort to hide whatever is in here. Everything is linked to the Sarah
Indeed
Hawkins
it
case.
is. Oh. Interesting. So... Oh, and now I can search this room fully. Nothing...
Is everyone on this island taking sleeping pills?
Well, if everyone's suffering from the same ailment, being going mad, I can imagine. Ooh. Yeah, I don't think that happened to IGP. I think you get a similar kind of thing, but I think my occultism is high enough, because I think I'm at level 4 now. I think the dog thing put me up to level 4. So I think my occultism's so high that I was able
What
to
link
get
did he find between
that.
Charles Hawkins and an old amulet?
You mean the amulet with the same symbol? The fucking dagger, the dagger has, hold on. Where is it? I know I have, lots of stuff with the occult. The dagger, look, it has the symbol. It's the same symbol that was able to send the Shambler back to where it came from. So it seems like this dagger is a symbol of defense. The dagger is a symbol of defense, not danger. It's not for the occult, it's against them. Ooh. Ooh. So, I think I know what I missed here. It was something small. But each of these things puts me further and further down the route of the occult. I want to get tattoos of some of these symbols. They're so freaking cool. Oh, our sanity meter is going down. Oh.
Drake left instructions on how to find the combination of his safe.
Interesting. This is something I need to read. A page seems to be hidden here. It is possible to read. If somebody finds these mirrors, there will be no doubt I am in serious trouble. My last and only hope is that my body and bones are still in this plane of reality, in order that they be recovered and burned. The funeral urn must be given to my dear mother if she is still of this world. The following message is of capital importance. Whoever reads these lines and demonstrates acuity as sharp as mine can hope to gain access to my most precious possession. It lies within my safe, and the clues to the combination are to be found in their cylinders, each hidden where life and study combine in the Greek world. Each cylinder is numbered, even if, as the celebrated author says, order is the pleasure of reason, but disorder is the delight of imagination. Indeed, despite my preference for organized chaos, I must admit that reason usually prevails in the end. If by chance a person or should I say a genius, want to match my intelligence and find the combination of the safe, I would ask that they deliver its contents into the safekeeping of my friend and colleague, Professor Argment of Miskamanski University. The contents of this safe is only a vast disdain of knowledge, but also a weapon that is far too dangerous for it to fall into the wrong hands. I hope that you will be able to appreciate the danger that this represents, and you will act accordingly. In any event, I will neither be there to guide you nor suffer from your actions. Interesting. I swear to God, I hear walking. So, I need to find the combination. Piers, I don't want to open this safe. It seems dangerous to do so.
Arkham editions. Never heard of him.
A book of exploring physiology and a key text in Madeleine Belkson's theological movement, written by Helen Pervane Bunksy. This volume is part of the Archaeology, a luxurious collection of treatises and works on esotericism and the supernatural. Interesting.
How many volumes are there in this collection?
Okay, so I just looked at the same thing.
Another volume by Arkham Editions.
So this is volume 2.
Arkham Editions.
Since
How many volumes are there in this collection? Another volume by Arkham Editions. Arkham Editions. Never heard of him. How many volumes are there in this collection? Another volume by Arkham Editions. Arkham Editions. Never heard of him. How many volumes are there in this collection?
I think that was my lantern. Oh, I hate this. So, I looked through all of these. There's several different ones. I initially thought maybe the, volume they are and the ones that actually have writing next to them would be what I'm looking for the code, but there's more than 3 that have that. So that's clearly not the case. Though they do stand out. He mentions cylinders, and I know there's an audiograph in the other room, so... Oh, we got something here. Here we go.
Cylinders that Drake tried to hide. I should perhaps listen to them.
Should we? I don't like that the game just saved. Nice. You only missed that. Yeah, keep a close eye. It can be super easy to miss these things. I wonder in what ways you can break this game. Like, what can you do to bust out of areas and get out of bounds? Oh, I don't like being in a room like this, with very few ways to get out. Okay, I guess we gotta play them. So these are what we need. So Let's start with 1. I highly doubt they're actually the proper order.
And these red drops, like precious stones, lie fixed, set in divine gold. To be the guardian of the Grail does not protect me from its attractions, Henry. And I do confess it. I am willing to pay to know its secrets.
The Grail. You mean this? Ooh.
The Chalice of Knowledge.
Or the Holy Grail, as some people call it. Am I looking for a number? This globe seems to be very ancient. It seems to be made of gold and decorated with real precious stones. Do rubies and sapphires make up a specific motif? Oh yeah, it kinda does. Blue's kind of like the water. Green, not sure about green, but red seems to be the heart. Interesting. So, Chalice of Knowledge, we'll keep that in mind. Oh?
Things are not looking good.
No. Skip back to a few minutes ago. Was this way when I walked in? I think things have changed.
I finally understood that we were only pieces on the chessboard of the gods. Let those of us who are still standing protect our White Queen from their dark soldiers. I see our number dwindling, and my will strengthens as my apprehension grows. We shall refuse to be the playthings of destiny.
Interesting. So the chessboard and destiny.
The Queen has little protection.
Oh yeah, the queen. No, that's a king, isn't it? No, yeah, that is the queen. Wait a minute. The White King is missing. But he should be there. Oh no, wait, that is the White King. So the queen has little protection.
The Queen has little
Black
protection.
one has little protection. Interesting. So the first one was knowledge, the second one was destiny.
Dear friend, I thank you again for the anthology of the works of Arkham editions that you sent me. Volume 9, Azathoth and Other Horrors, seemed particularly relevant to my research. I never tire of browsing through them.
Interesting. So the 9th edition. I'm picking up on something. 4 white pieces are left on the board.
The Chalice of Knowledge.
I think there's maybe about 6 red rubies? I can't tell. It's hard to keep count of them because I'm not able to place my finger on the first one and then move forward. So the books. Where's the 9th
Drake
edition?
talked about a particular volume. So these are the volumes that Drake was talking about in his message.
No, this isn't it. 5, 6, 7. That's number 7.
What did Drake say about this collection?
That's 10, 11. That's too far.
Drake talked about a particular volume.
6.
So these are the volumes that Drake
5,
was talking
6,
about
7,
in his
8.
message.
Close.
What did Drake say about this collection?
That's 7.
Drake talked
That's
about a
1,
particular...
that's
So these are the volumes
3.
that Drake was... What did Drake
That's
say
2.
about this collection?
Number 9's not here, right? Right? Oh, hold on. Let me check to make sure I'm not being stupid of what number 9 in Roman numerals is. Okay, I am being stupid. It's XI. So that wasn't 11. That was 9. This one? Yeah.
Drake talked about a particular volume.
Collection of poems by Edward Pickering Diary, also known as the Nightmare Lyrics. This collection of poems was received when the first published in 1908. Derby was only 18. So 1908, 18, right?
So these are the volumes that Drake was talking... What did Drake say about this collection?
Yeah, this is definitely the proper one, so... Maybe it's simply because it's the 9th book? But there's also 18 and 1908 on it. We have 4 pieces there.
The Chalice of Knowledge.
There's 3 different colored stones that make up the chalice. So 3, 4, 9? That seems reasonable, right? Ninth book, 4 white pieces left. We were supposed to be represented by the white ones. The black ones are like evil. And then there's 3 different stones on the chalice. So 3, 4, 9, right? Because I listened to them in that order and got those numbers in that order. 3, 4, 9. If I actually got this right on the first try, I'm going to laugh. Oh, right. Safe does that. 3, 4. Let's see if I'm right. Oh, I don't want to be right. I'm gonna hide. I'm gonna hide behind my microphone. 9? Didn't work. I got it wrong then. So it wasn't 3, 4, 9. So what am I missing? I overlooked something. He said chaos. He mentioned that he's chaotically organized. Maybe it's backwards? So it would be 9, 9, 4, 3? Nope. Let me re-listen to these. This is gonna take me a minute. Oh, I never read this. Hold on. This key that bears the elder's sign is the only one able to protect your psyche. It is in the form of a cylindrical melodon hanging at the end of a heavy chain hundreds of years ago. The star and the branch of whose purpose is to push back the forces of the great old ones were engraved at its center. Everything points to it being Charles Hawkins that tore it from the last owner, an Egyptian antique dealer in press cuttings that mention the memoir. The date of the robbery coincides with the last of Hawkins' trips to Cargo. It remains to be seen whether he knows the true purpose of the artifact. Try to find it. Interesting. So, I'm trying to remember. Where's the notes? Oh! That's funny! I never inspected one of these before. That's H.P. Lovecraft. Interesting. I thought maybe I should inspect these. See if there's anything that says otherwise. I mean, that gets me an idea of what order they're supposed to be in. Because I think I have my numbers correct. I think it's the orders that I have incorrect. There is a difference in the cylinders. At the top above the one label, it says 342. On top of this one, it says 10340. This one is completely covered. That may just be by design. I'm not sure if that has any importance. I'm gonna spend forever trying to figure this out because I'm not great at puzzles like these. I'm decent at certain puzzles, but things like this, where it's just so fucking obscure, just baffle me sometimes.
What did Dre...
Wait a minute. Did I count that correctly? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. The 8th volume is missing. Interesting. So the 9th volume is there, but the 8th one isn't. So maybe 8 for that, because the 8th one is missing. So is there something missing from all of these? I mean, there's a bunch of white pieces. fuck off. There's a bunch of white pieces missing in general, but what is missing from here? The queen. The queen's definitely missing.
The queen has little protection.
See, what's throwing me off is he says,
The queen has little protection.
which is throwing me off. I'm not sure what... Maybe because there's like... I think maybe it's just the number of pieces in general. There's 7. So 8, 7... But what about the chalice?
The chalice of knowledge.
The chalice is the main thing that's really throwing me off because there's nothing specific about it. There's no numbers, I can't count the gems. I mean, I maybe could, but I'd be guessing. There's 4 different gems that make it up. Maybe it doesn't go by color because there's a red kind of ruby, there's a kind of like blue circle diamond, there's a green kind of similar shape to the red one, but then there's another green one that's shaped like that. So technically there's 4 there. There's 4 here. And then the 8th volume there is missing. So 4, 4, 8? That seems... No. If this one is missing something, this one's missing the 8th volume. This is missing 3 pieces because next to the board, there's 3 pieces There's 3 pieces. So we have 8 and 3. What about this one,
The
though?
chalice of knowledge.
The word knowledge has 9 in it. Like, it's made up of 9 letters. I can try 4 gems. So 4, 3, 8. Or 9, 4, 8. Okay, so let's try those. If neither of these work, I'm going to end up just looking it up because I've already spent a good while trying this. Nope. Okay, hold on. Let me look it up. And I want to look up the solution as well to see if I was close. Okay, so it's 539. So I was actually really close. I was really close because I had the pieces missing. I had the 9th volume, but the final clue was 5 rubies on the goblet, and I don't think I would have been able to. I'm stupid. So I did technically find all the clues, I just couldn't put it together. And once again, the goblet was what threw me off.
The chalice of knowledge.
I was saying I was having a problem being able to count them. But right there next to that ruby, the chalice is cracked. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I didn't think about that. So I was close. I was pretty damn close. I had most of them. I basically had every single clue except for that one. And I was right in my idea of counting the rubies, because it seemed that was the least number. But, I forgot about, the crack would allow me to do that. So I actually had all the clues, I just couldn't figure out how to put them together. So I was close enough. Wow, I was really close. Okay, I'm hiding behind my microphone stand now. Sorry if I scream. What'd you find? Oh, that's a Necronomicon. That's a Necronomicon. Pierce, I don't think you want to touch that. Don't read it. You know what that thing does to people? Oh, great. He's gone off the deep end. I mean, I kind of pushed him to it, but still. Oh, no. What? Oh. Oh, that's not good. Oh, that's the eye. Pierce? What the hell is happening? Oh, no. What? Excuse me? Why are we back here? I don't want to go back to the Riverside Institutes. The book, interesting achievement. God, I wish I got that code on my own, but if I had noticed, if I remember the crack and, was able to count the rubies from there, I would have gotten it. I had all the numbers except for the 5 because I didn't remember the rubies. In the nameless bookstore, Pierce traced the trail of an attempted burglary. He discovered that Charles Hawkins was behind the attempt. Pierce opened the bookseller's safe to find what the latter and Sarah Hawkins had hid there. A book covered in human skin laid inside. Irresistibly attracted the detective. When he opened it, his mind was projected into another body? Whose? And why are we back in this insane asylum? I wish I gave you a fucking audio cue when you were ready. It's on my phone waiting.
Dr. Colden, this man's condition is deteriorating.
What says Dr.
What?
Fuller? It's his patient, after all.
He's busy with Captain Fitzroy. He specifically asked us not to bother him when that's the case.
Oh, of course.
Oh, wait.
I'll see what I can do. Mr. Blake, can you hear me? I'm Dr. Colden. We'll take care of you.
There's nothing we can do. I tried talking to him. He's catatonic.
Are we No, not Miss Cauldron. Okay, interesting. I mean, I believed Pierce wanted to be inside Calder in one way, but apparently he gets it another way. Examine the patient.
Very well. I'll examine him.
Okay, let's see what I can do. Does Pierce's medical skill infect this? I can't go to it. Okay.
His skin shows abnormal loss of color and seems dried out. He's totally dehydrated. His fingertips and toes seem to feature a slight ring under the skin, tender at the touch, slightly
Like
sticky.
an octopus suction cup, right?
Severe malnutrition. Swollen abdomen with traces of petechia. Doesn't seem like an edema. Slight protuberances seem to indicate the presence of a foreign body.
Okay, what about his head?
30-year-old subject. Severe hypothermia. Erythematous papules around the eyes and eardrums. Necrosed palpebral tissue. Lord, this smell.
So, Doctor,
He's turning into an octopus.
I'm not sure I have the necessary knowledge to treat this man.
Don't say that. You're our most worthy doctor after Dr. Fuller.
Some of his symptoms are beyond my comprehension.
What did you find?
Belly.
Did you examine his abdomen? It would seem there's something inside.
Are you certain it's not an edema?
No. Can't you recognize an edema? Pushing with your finger won't leave a trace. And look at these bumps.
It's not like he could be pregnant.
Whatever it is, this man has something inside him that shouldn't be there. We should operate on him at once.
Okay.
Dr. Fuller said not to worry, that the edema would go away by itself.
Yeah, clearly
know,
Dr. Fuller's a liar.
I'm not sure Dr. Fuller is telling the truth.
Yeah.
In spite of the muscle contractions, his arms seem limp.
Yes. They can't have decalcified, not at this rate.
And yet, if there is a bone in this arm, it's softer than that of a newborn baby. What about his cranium?
It's soft at the touch. It does seem like the skull of a baby.
Look at these sticky rings growing at his fingertips. What can be happening?
I'm sure you'll find an explanation. You have to.
Yeah, he's turning into an octopus person. Like Charles. Charles had the octopus arm. Oh. Is this guy part of the cult? That's not good.
I see signs of hypodermoclysis, but he's still dehydrated. When was his last IV?
He's constantly under perfusion. I've even gone beyond the recommended dose to no avail. And you won't believe me, but when we bathed him earlier...
He seemed to feel better?
Yes. Like he needs an aquarium, not a perfusion. But that doesn't explain his condition.
Indeed, yeah, his body's mutating, clearly. How the hell would you not come to that conclusion?
I almost don't believe it myself, but these symptoms are not those usually associated with the human species.
What do you mean? Don't tell me you believe in extraterrestrials.
No. This poor man is from our world, all right. But his body is undergoing unnatural mutations. And this transformation is killing him. His body simply can't cope.
Where could he have gotten such an infection?
I pray that it's not here.
Though I
Dr.
have a
Cole,
feeling it may be.
May I know what you're doing to my patient?
What I'm doing? How about what you've done to him?
Let us calm down, my dear Marie. I don't appreciate your tone, nor your insinuations. I've done to him what I do to all my patients. Provide him with the best available care.
Liar.
Your imagination is without limit. It's your homemade drug again, is it not? Those people are not your guinea pigs.
There, there. What have you seen to put you in such a state?
Oh, symptoms are worrisome. Never seen anything like this. You're turning him into a monster. Oh. I don't want to push her down the rabbit hole I pushed Pierce down. The symptoms are worrisome. I think screaming you're turning him into a monster will probably result in very bad consequences.
These are alarming symptoms. If we don't act, he'll die.
Do you believe that? I'm not as convinced, you see. I even think this man has a strong chance of completely healing from his ailments.
No, Doctor. This patient isn't himself anymore. He's dying.
Really? What do you mean by isn't himself?
He's changing. His physical characteristics, they are more animal than human now.
That's debatable.
Fascinating. An animal, you say? Could you be more precise? Cephalopod, perhaps?
Oh, motherfucker, you did do something.
This amuses you.
Your reaction does. I know your thirst for knowledge, Doctor. It's your innocent worries for this man that have you overreacting.
For this man, and the others whose medical files you've been hiding.
I have to protect my discovery. These people owe me their life, but the world isn't ready yet. It will be, in time.
I will not let you do this.
You disappoint me, Marie, but I still have hope you'll one day share my point of view. In the meantime, take care of your own patients and try not to forget who you're dealing with.
Yeah, question. What do
Was
you
that a threat?
mean?
What did he mean?
It was a warning. Dr. Fuller is this institution's founder and one of our profession's most influential voices. My word is of no weight against his. If I continue to protest, I will only ruin my reputation and career.
It's scandalous. Can't we do anything? Is there no evidence of his crimes?
I mean, all these seem reasonable, but... yeah. He's definitely done something to them. And what did he mean by in time? Are they gonna be summoning something? Or someone? Stay out of this. Leave this to me and Marie, I think her name was.
Don't you get involved in this. You've done enough already.
But doctor, this man is dying.
There's nothing we can do about it. He's in the hands of Dr. Fuller. Do you wish to end up like Elizabeth, with a diploma from Nightingale and the chores of a cleaning lady?
No, you're right.
Let me do my own investigation. It's time I found those missing files.
And where would you find those? In his office. What if you get caught?
I'd rather not think about that. I'm counting on your discretion.
Of course, Doctor. You can count on me. I'll keep Mum.
Interesting. Ooh, consult diary. Interesting. So we have to get into his office now. Ooh. I am curious though. What am I trying to say? Give me a second. I have something in my head, but I want to try and make sure I word it correctly. Yeah, I still don't know. I don't know what I was gonna say. Okay, whatever.
An unknown medicine. Judging by the other ones, it causes heavy side effects.
Indeed, as most medicines from around your time period do. So is this before or after Pierce helped her? Or she helped Pierce?
Chronic insomnia. Like half the island.
So it does stand with what Pierce has found.
This place draws you in and never lets you go.
Indeed it does. Hey, security professional.
The answers must be hidden in Fuller's office.
Okay.
Everybody says it. She's a witch, an old hag. I didn't make this up. And I'm the one who pays. What a pest.
Interesting. Don't know who that is. And I just remembered what I was gonna say. I thought Elizabeth was, Sarah initially because the name sounded familiar, but then I realized BioShock is why I recognize that name. Hello. How are you doing, miss?
It's temperamental, if I understand correctly.
Indeed. What does that matter? I feel like something's gonna go after us. What the hell is this thing? Maybe it's something to help with bathing some of the patients?
Elizabeth? You all right? Why is this room in such a state?
Because, as always, I'm cleaning it by myself. And the water was once again shut off this morning. I had to bother Mrs. Donovan again, giving her a new excuse to belittle me.
Jesus.
Come now.
Hang in there.
Don't let that witch sap your morale. We're lacking in qualified personnel, and she knows it. Her petty punishments won't last forever.
I'm trying, Doctor. I'm trying. It's just that sometimes I imagine she shuts down the water herself, just for the pleasure of harassing me.
Her time is much too precious for these kind of petty games.
Anyway, I've learned my lesson. I'll hold my tongue next time.
Courage, Elizabeth.
Thank you, Doctor.
Damn, I feel bad for you. This place sucks. Honestly, Marie, if it's possible, could we burn this place to the ground on our way out? That seems reasonable. I don't want to enter that room just yet. Oh, I don't want to enter this room either. Okay, it just goes back into there. Administration may be the way forward? I'm not sure.
No, you're pulling my leg. I'm not joking. I saw the schedule. She's alone in the bathroom again. And she still says nothing to that old witch, Donovan.
We've been waiting to be restocked for weeks.
You naughty girl. And the answer is no. You can imagine that she doesn't dare say a thing. That silly goose lets herself be trodden on.
Oh well, at least we won't have to clean for a while.
And just wait and see the next time the water's cut off. It's a real show.
You both are sorry
We're running out
cunts.
of this medicine.
I know, Doctor. We sent the purchase order, though, and Mrs. Donovan refused it.
Once again.
Can't you do anything?
Donovan takes her instructions directly from Dr. Fuller. I'm afraid I can do nothing about it for the moment.
Interesting. I saw something down here.
The doses prescribed by Fuller are far too high.
Interesting. So he's causing people to overdose. Got a new thing. Hello. Who are you?
This man, Edward Pierce, his file is incomplete. What did Fuller do to him?
Oh. Pierce. Detail true and not given. Did they do something specific to Pierce because of his seeming connection to the
Dr.
occult?
Colden,
What
we
do
need you
gotta
at once
say?
in Dormitory B.
Okay. You know what makes you uncomfortable? That cabinet back there makes you very uncomfortable.
What is the problem?
What is it?
Mr. Evans seems to be having trouble with his IV.
I'll see to it right away.
And the family of Mrs. Harding is asking to see her medical file.
I'll never understand why it's so hard to see patients' files around here.
Rules are rules. See, with Dr. Fuller, he's in charge. Anyhow, they're still waiting, and I don't think they'll leave until they get what they want.
Understood. Anything else?
As a matter of fact, yes. A man has been brought up from the basement.
Oh. What state is he in now?
You should delve, Doctor.
Man's been... You mean Sanders? Because wasn't that where Pierce was?
Dr.
the
Fuller
basement?
always keeps his key with him.
Interesting. Because we know Sanders was removed from a padded room. And on Bradley, on the layer that we saw everyone else, there wasn't padded rooms. So I think there was one, but it didn't have any significance.
Dr. Colden.
What does Bradley have to say? What are you doing here, bud?
Ethan,
Marie,
what are you doing here?
I'm waiting for my medication, of course. Why?
I will prescribe
Tell me
you
your
something.
symptoms.
I have headaches. And I can't sleep.
Do you suffer from insomnia?
No. Look, I don't want you to laugh at me.
Ethan, if you don't trust me, then who?
I have nightmares. They keep me awake every night. It seems stupid, I know, but they're terrible.
Actually, you're not the only one.
No. No one has ever seen the things I see. It's like I'm turning mad.
It seems like an affliction.
So many people have this affliction. It's like an epidemic.
Do you think it might be related to Fuller's work?
I don't know yet, but I will figure all this out. Everyone in Darkwater is suffering from nightmares.
Really?
We don't have any medication left.
Oh, there's no excuse then. I should let you work.
Take care, Ethan.
You too, Marie.
Interesting, that's a bit of information. Who are you?
I don't get why they have us waiting so long. Almost no patients here.
Not really. There's a lot more than you think.
Where did my fiancée go? I hope those nutcases will stop burdening her with work.
So she probably works here then. It's good to know. Oh, Marie can run. Great. So while we're running from God knows what, I mentioned the Shambler coming back. He's not gonna come back again, is he? Oh, it's the kitchen.
Patients and hospital personnel eat the same food.
That's suspicious. Why would they eat the same food? You would think their foods would be separate depending on what you need. I wonder if those books will have an effect on Pierce once I get back to him.
Gentlemen, may I help you?
We're waiting on news regarding our mother, Maureen Harding. She came in with a kidney problem, but we haven't heard anything since.
I'm sorry. Dr. Fuller is a very busy man.
Well, is there anyone else who can tell us what's going on?
She's our only family, you know? And we can't even see her medical file.
I'll examine her myself.
Don't worry. I'm aware our institution is not always welcoming. But your mother is in good hands. I'll tend to her myself, and keep you informed at once. Would that suit you?
Well, that sure sounds great to us, Doctor. Thank you.
But those are just words, so we're not budging.
Very well. At least I'll know where to find you.
Okay, easy enough. So let's go ahead and start searching around here then.
Doctor, please. My chest. Oh.
His perfusion of a semi-physiological solution doesn't seem to work. He's undergoing a ventricular fibrillation.
A what?
Nurse? Deborah, come and help me, please. His potassium level is too high. Replace it with 2% glucose solution with insulin, calcium, and sodium bicarbonate.
I'll tend to it right away.
Thank you. He's in your hands.
Interesting. I wonder if these actions will have an effect. Because clearly something's gonna happen as soon as we enter Dr. Fuller's office. That's very clear. Okay, this is the room we started in. So, I'm curious if doing these things will change anything.
Hay fever? What's he doing here?
What's hay fever? I don't know what that is, Maria. You need to explain for the uneducated around here.
He broke his back in an accident down by the docks.
Okay, that actually sounds reasonable.
Ah, the whaling station. What's wrong with me?
What are you talking about?
Doctor, that you?
Yes, it's Dr. Colden. Tell me what happened.
It's the old whaling station. See?
What? What happened there?
What did you see there?
Nothing. Nothing at all. The floor was all rotten and I fell straight through.
And that's how you broke your back?
Perhaps. No idea. Passed out.
It's interesting.
I'll just sleep a bit more.
Okay. Old whaling station. We've seen a whaling station. We've seen several. 2 of them specifically. The one where we could have gotten into the Hawkins Manor under the water if we had enough strength. And then another one where we could... where Pierce was going to release something, I think?
Ah, so there's Harding. She's still sleeping. Given her file, a nephrectomy would have been inevitable. But Fuller was able to save her kidney.
Well, let's go inform those 2 then real quick about what happened so I don't forget about it later. Your mother's alive.
So, Doctor, have you been able to examine our mother?
Indeed. I saw her. She's fine.
I've tended to her, and I have good news. Her blood analysis is reassuring. Her kidneys are as new.
Are you talking about the same person? This is miraculous.
She's still recovering, but you may speak to her upon her awakening.
Oh, thank you so much, Doctor. We'll wait for her to wake up. We've been here since this morning, so it won't make a difference.
That bench looks extremely uncomfortable to sit on for as long as you have been sitting there, damn. Okay. Ooh. What the hell? Hold on. That's Sanders' wife, is it not?
Mrs. Sanders?
Okay.
Why did nobody tell me about her admission?
What? This file describes the state in which Irene Sanders entered the Riverside Institute, as well as the treatments administered to her. Fuller added a handwritten note. He recommends to take her down to physiatric wing in order to provide her with the quiet and rest that she needs. Oh, that's not good. She looked at the shambler, didn't she? I feel like the is he being dealt with? I can't talk to you. I feel like the Shambler has different effects on people. I feel like it killed Pierce because he has such a connection to the other world. But it did something different to Irene. Drove her mad, maybe?
Intoxication from breathing organic vapors.
I don't know what that means. What about you?
Another insomniac. I should find the cause for such a widespread trouble.
Indeed we should. What's up with him?
Dr. Colden, here you are at last. This patient was again brought up to the psychiatric wing. We've been following the treatment you prescribed, but the dysgeusia persists and he's lost a great deal of weight. We haven't been able to move him. The stress makes him hyperallergic.
Sir, I am going to examine you. Do you understand? Inject him with a dose of pentobarbital, intramuscular, so that I can conduct the clinical examination.
Okay.
He bit his lips so much, they're still bleeding. White froth, evidently because of such drooling.
Okay.
His binds left bloody wounds.
So, Doctor, what should we do with this patient?
Keep taking care of his wounds. I don't know what more we can do. This patient has been mistreated. I think he's been mistreated.
Those basement brutes tied him up too tight and now he's hurt.
I keep trying to heal his wounds, but he reopens them.
Do you have a diploma as a nurse?
Excuse me?
So take care of this man.
Hippocratic Oath. That's the achievement I just got made for taking care of everyone. Yes, yeah, most people would probably just skip over it, because why would you mess around with it? But, you know what? If it's an easy trophy, it's an easy trophy. Nothing. Ooh, key.
What is the boiler room key doing here? The key to the boiler room.
Okay.
Not where I expected to find it.
Oh, I should keep note of that. There's no way they're pointing out the fact that there's the boiler room key just sitting there, unless it's important. Let's head into administration. Ooh, an audiograph. Interesting. Ooh. Medical science. I think these are just increasing my medical skill for Pierce, but I can't see it because I'm not Pierce. Considering we are technically Pierce and Marie? Are we Pierce and Marie? That's Dr. Fuller's office, isn't it? Are we Pierce and Marie, or are we simply a bystander? Is Pierce just sharing the body now? Ugh, kinky.
I have little time for you, Doctor. You'll find out that it's not only the doctors who have things to do.
I'm going to knock your fucking jaw off, you cunt. Ooh.
Wait a minute. Where do you think you're going?
In here. Does it matter?
Dr. Colden.
Mrs. Donovan.
Nobody goes into Dr. Fuller's office. But rest assured, I'll tell him you came by.
That won't be necessary. Thank you.
I will tell him, nonetheless.
Secondary objectives. Cut off the water or distract Donovan. Oh, we have the boiler room key. It would be easy to cut off the water, but then that would get her in trouble. Or, well, not necessarily in trouble, but just get her yelled at. Oh, I don't want to do that to her. I think I'm gonna grab the boiler room key.
The door to the boiler room is locked. Where did I see that key?
I know where I saw it.
Yes. The office in Block B.
I know where I saw it. I'm gonna go grab it just in case, but I want to try and figure out a way to make a different distraction. Hello.
Watch out for the water, Doctor.
Okay, fair enough. Okay, I'll take the key.
The key to the boiler room. All I have to do is shut off the water and hope Donovan takes the bait.
Yeah. Could there have been a different way I could have distracted her? Can I ask a nurse to do something? Ooh, Jesus.
Sorry, but nobody can take anything until I finish the inventory.
Oh, you scared me. Can I help with that?
Please. The fewer interruptions there are, the faster I'll be finished.
Okay. So you're gonna be a pain in the ass to get past. What about in here?
The operating room is never accessible after an operation.
That makes sense. Can't have anyone going in there and contaminating anything. How can I make a distraction without getting the one chick in trouble? Maybe those two men will help? Can you two help me?
Thank you again, Doctor.
Nope. Okay, unless I can do something with this? No. Maybe I already have seen or done something and I simply need to talk to her to try and execute it? I'm not 100% sure. We're gonna have to go into the boiler room. I didn't want to do this poor girl, but I mean, it's the only way I can see getting anything done. You don't have the strength, do you?
I can't shut this with my bare hands. I need a tool.
Okay, find a tool. Well, I mean, Pierce is in the bookstore if we need a tool. Does that mean? That's mean to Pierce. Oh, she's gone. Okay, there's something in here. Can't close the door. Oh. There we go. Monkey wrench. Nice. Oh, is there something else in there? No, we got it. Okay. I really don't want to do this poor girl, but at the same time, I can't see any other way to get past her. Jeez, does that have to be that loud? Okay.
I feel guilty about Elizabeth, but I need the diversion.
Yep. Go back to Elizabeth. Can we warn her? But then we won't be able to get in. I could maybe help you.
Dr. Colden, might there be a problem with the water?
I was about to mention it. It seems it's been cut off yet again.
I can't take this, Marie. I feel I'm gonna burst.
It's not your fault if we have defective plumbing.
And yet, I'm the one who gets punished because I'm gonna have to square off with that annoying old witch. Courage, Elizabeth. Here we go. And hold your tongue this time.
I feel so bad. Consult diary, what does that mean? Oh, right, this. I'm guessing, yeah, all those medicine things I've been picking up are for Pierce. Oh, I feel bad about this, but there was no other way.
Mrs. Donovan?
I'm busy. Elizabeth, isn't it?
Yes, ma'am. But it's about the water.
What now?
It's off. It's not my fault.
Nothing is ever your fault. I told you to control the flow. Even if I know.
Well, not the best way to distract her, but...
The missing files must be hidden here.
Yeah, do we really want to be in here? This feels... dangerous. Feels like we're gonna find something we're not meant to find or see.
Something is wrong with these masts. It's some sort of puzzle.
Indeed.
I've unlocked something. Patient files.
Interesting.
I was right.
I was just goofing around. I didn't realize that would be the answer. Hold on, let me search around first. Okay, never mind. There's absolutely nothing here. Wow, there's only the patient files here. Let's do it. Oh, Sarah Hawkins. Oh, I don't want to do this. This seems dangerous at best.
Conclusions. Session number 17. Patient? Sarah Hawkins. The patient appears to have finally accepted the illusory nature of what she calls the mythos. It goes without saying that these peculiar delusions are the price that comes with her exceptional gifts.
So exceptional gifts. There's something there. Oh.
Why does Dr. Fuller write psychological reports about Sarah Hawkins?
At first, I presumed that her blood was the key.
Interesting.
But I found nothing to explain Mrs. Hawkins' abilities.
She's similar to Pierce. She has a connection to the, kind of other worlds. She has a connection to the mythos, I guess, similar to Pierce. He sees things, he has things called him, but they don't drive him mad, per se.
The poor souls downstairs are not Fuller's only subjects.
Okay.
Then James came, irate that Charles was keeping secrets from him. I presume that he will try to break into the basement sooner or later.
Okay, so what did you do to him?
I am prepared.
What did you do?
Hawkins, Fitzroy, and Fuller. What is the connection between these three?
It is fortunate that I had the presence of mind to set the morgue in the basement. When all the fuss about the Hawkins incident finally comes to an end, I will dispose of her belongings.
Interesting.
In the meantime, they must remain hidden in plain sight.
Curious. So, maybe the connections they have are their descendants. Who they descend from. Okay, now we can go to Shu.
Of course. Sarah Hawkins is the connection.
Or that makes more sense. Oh, I don't like it when it does this.
I must go back to the basement.
No, I don't want to go there. That's how I die. Oh, great. Everything seems okay. I'm gonna go check on Elizabeth. Hopefully she's okay. Oh no. Is she still screwing around with her? Are you okay, Elizabeth? No. Okay, where was the basement again? How do I get there? Right. Yeah. Pierce was originally in the basement, so it was Sanders that was being talked about. Though I think Pierce came up at a different entrance. Oh, I don't like this. Oh, I don't like this at all. I don't want to have to deal with the Shambler again. I mean, that's what it feels like I'm gonna have to do. Oh. Well, that's not nice. Oh, why do I do these things? Why do I do these things? Why? Oh, no. I don't like this. I don't like this at all. Oh my god, that was glitching out. Okay, I'm almost certain that was simply a glitch and had nothing to do with... Oh, Jesus.
Ah, now that's the Marie that I know. I knew I could count on your scientific curiosity.
What does that mean?
It's time to show you what you were so eager to discover.
Fuck. That's not good. Did I mess up? That's... who the hell has a gun pointed at me?
If you're gonna shoot me, at least have the decency to look me in the eyes.
Indeed.
Turn around.
Oh.
Slowly.
It's Drake.
Talk, filthy thief! Oh, I swear I'll shoot!
Not exactly a thief. I'm not gonna try that. I don't have what I need for that. Oh, I wish I had enough into that. It was the Charles Hawkins.
Take a minute to look around. Everything points to Charles Hawkins.
He's dead!
No. He was here for a very specific item.
Oh, no.
The book. Why was it in the safe?
Have you read it?
Answer the question.
How foolish of you. Now you won't be able to escape his will. What
don't
did it
think
show
I
you?
could escape anyways. Oh, what? I need mastery of occultism for this? No. Damn it, I'm probably so fucking close to it. Ah, that pisses me off. It pisses me off. I tried so hard to be ready for this, but I wasn't. Damn it. Okay. That's weird. I think it's because of what door I chose to go in. I swear to God there's like an escape thing there, but maybe not.
She went into Fuller's office. She was looking for Sarah Hawkins' corpse.
Sarah Hawkins, you say? Let's go back to the start, shall we? Whose life did the Necronomicon choose to show you?
Dr. Colden. She was at the Riverside Institute. She's in danger. I have to go.
Wait!
No.
No one knows the occult better than me.
Hmm?
You might need my help.
Indeed. Yes.
All right. All right. I might need you after all.
Perfect. Let's meet later at the Hawkins mansion. Now go! Rescue the doctor!
Thank you, Drake.
Ah, I'm so close. I was so close to the mastery of the occult. That pissed me off. What are we looking at? Pro. Oh. Great. That's not good at all. At least we got the bookseller to help. That's nice. Damn it. Could I really have had mastery of the occult there? But I guess I would have found everything. I know I missed one thing that increased your occultism. The piano. If you play a certain set of keys, it gives you a thing that shows you the dagger and it increases your occultism. So, but I'm like, even that wouldn't have got me to the mastery level. Mastery is level 5. And I was barely at level 4. Ah, great. What are you doing, Pierce? Do we really want to come back here?
I pray that Colden is really here. And alive.
Oh. We're in Fuller's office. Interesting. We must have broke in this way. Oh, great. Oh, it didn't affect medicine, really? Interesting. There's no way this one thing that I missed here in that note would have put me over the edge for Master of Occultism, right? Like, I need a good few more points to get there. God. Oh, I have 6 points to distribute. Okay, hold on. I think it was chapter 1 I missed the symbol, because each of these have a symbol, which are things that increase my, occultism. Chapter 3 having the most of them when I discovered the Hawkins mansion. Chapter 4 only having 1. Which, there may have been more there because of occult. Chapter 5, there was only 1, but I was I searched that place as well as I could, and I couldn't find anything else. Chapter 6, once again, only 1, it was the Shambler. I searched the bookstore as well as I could. Same with Fuller Notes, and then chapter 9. Damn, that sucks. What would I have gotten as a response if I was more insane, I guess. But for right now, I'm gonna end this episode here. This has been a whole lot of fun. This episode was a little bit longer. That was simply because I realized these episodes can be a little bit longer. But for now, hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, think about clicking that box there. Watch the previous episodes. That box there to see what YouTube recommends. That box there to see my latest upload. And then that bubble in the corner to see my channel and think about subscribing, all that good stuff. But for now, Hope you all enjoyed. If you did, be good, be well. I'll see all of you in the next one.